Another question we got asked today. I have a charge for criminal damage, disorderly conduct times 5. I want to know what will happen if I plead guilty. Well, let me just tell you this. You definitely need a private law firm on your side. There's no way you're handling 6 charges by yourself, especially if you've never dealt with any of this before. The prosecutor's going to be going against you. The judge is going to be going against you. So this is basically what we're going to tell them. We're going to tell them every case is different. The facts of this case, whatever happened to get you basically 5 different victims for disorderly conduct, is definitely worse than the normal case. The normal case, you might see 1, maybe 2 charges in a particular case, but not 6 plus here. This means you got a ton of victims that are going to be going against you. The prosecutor's going against you. Maybe a bunch of police officers were involved. Either way, what does this look like if you plead guilty? That's really going to depend on what your plea offer says. You can't necessarily just walk in and be like, hey, judge, I'm guilty and I'll see you later, right? The judge is just say, hey, watch out. You have 6 months worth of jail you could get for every single one of those charges. So 180 days are basically sitting in front of you. So that's why you wouldn't just say, hey, judge, I'm guilty, pick a punishment for me. That's why you negotiate out a plea deal that says, hey, I'm going to agree to do this, and this, and nothing more. And again, this is something you can't do on your own because you're not going to know what a good plea deal is. Obviously, if the plea deal says no jail, no fines, no probation, well, that's great. But I guarantee you that ain't what the prosecutor's going to put on the table given this situation. Now, ideally with these kind of charges, without knowing anything else about your case, I'm going to say you're probably looking at your first plea offer somewhere between 1 and 10 days worth of jail, right? There's 5 different people who are probably harmed here. We got criminal damage, which means restitution, money that is owed. You're going to have fines and fees that are involved here. You probably got some kind of anger management, alcohol, drug counseling that's going to be required in here. Really, all of this is just what I would guess. Now, a great outcome for a situation like this would be if you got to do some kind of counseling and then the whole case got dismissed. Then after the fact, our law firm sealed your record. And then the arrest record goes away, the criminal conviction goes away, everything basically starts back over as if it didn't happen. You pay everybody back their money, don't associate with them anymore, life goes on. But again, probably not what's going to happen if you just walk into court saying, I'm guilty and, give me a slap on the wrist. It don't matter that you've been a perfect saint and you've never had a problem before. Because if you really stacked up that many charges against you, they're going to say, this might have been your first time getting caught, but probably your first time getting in trouble.